Hey, it's Tom, and this is another edition of The Story Behind the Car. I'm with Kari, and this is her 1961 Chevy Corvette, and she has so many amazing stories. You're going to love this one. So here we go. So Kari, you told me your father bought this.
Yes, my father bought it around 1970-71.
Okay.
And he brought me home from the hospital in it when I was born. Back in the day, you didn't have to have car seats and all those things. So it's been in our family forever. It's just been a joy.
Wow. And I'm going to walk around as we're talking.
Okay.
I got to ask, where was your mother? She was still in the house?
No, she was with me. We always rode at least 3 or 4 people in this car. I didn't really realize it was a 2-seater till I was in high school. It was always me and Dad and my sister or cousins or whatever.
Yeah. Wow. And it looks all original.
It's pretty much all original since 1970. There have been a few modifications before my dad was the owner.
Yes. Holy cow. And so, what other amazing stories do you have about the car before we get into the car? I do want to talk about the car, but...
Right. So my dad used to hide our Christmas presents in it because it's just my sister and I, and we knew to never touch the car, so we didn't mess with it.
So before Christmas, he would put them in the car?
Yes, he would put them in the trunk because it has a trunk, and then it was off limits, and we never messed with it, so it was always a fun surprise. We would go to a racetrack locally here and go to car shows with my dad.
Yeah.
We had it in my sister's parade when she was in high school. She was like a queen candidate.
Yeah.
My husband and I took it to prom.
Oh, man.
When we were dating. So
yeah.
That's very
fun. So your father let your husband.
Right. The car had to be home at midnight.
But it didn't matter about you, but the car.
Yeah, he thought I was going to be fine.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun. At the time, he had some different wheels on it. My husband's a mechanic, and we're like, ooh, these other wheels that our friend has would look a lot better. So we were way too bold and changed out the wheels and brought it and showed my dad, and he loved it, so we bought them. And
oh, good.
It was fun.
I want to just show, so it's original paint.
Original paint, yes.
Yeah.
It has some trim from a 1962 Corvette. My dad liked how the trim looked.
Okay.
It used to have side exhaust.
Oh, the side pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was stolen in the late 80s, and the people took it from a garage where it was being worked on, and they just took it for a joyride with a bunch of tools, and when they were done, they were trying to push it down an embankment, but the side pipes hung up. So it was recovered with very few damages.
Oh, wonderful.
So.
And MAR, where the big ones are,
Yep.
is that where you...
Yeah, that's where, we would take that and go to parades and stuff. Actually, that's our family's racetrack. So I was working at the concession stand or at the spectator entrance gate.
Wow.
Yep.
So I grew up down by Grant's Farm.
Okay.
But I went to MAR with my sister when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So your family owned that?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So that explains why your dad got such a cool car.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy cow.
He knew the person that had it when they were in high school, so he just loved it.
And it has all its beauty marks.
Yep. Oh, we drive it. It's a driver car.
Yeah. Do you mind if I open the door?
No, I can open the door.
Okay. I was born in 61, so I have a soft spot in my heart for 61 automobiles.
There you go.
The interior looks fantastic. Now, is that the original carpet, or is that...
No, the carpet's been redone, and then my husband redid the seats.
Oh, okay. And I've always wondered, is this like a glove box here?
No, you hit that.
Oh, okay.
And then it's the convertible top.
Yes.
So the convertible top's in there. It's a little rough.
Yeah.
We don't use that very often.
Yeah, that's what you have a garage for.
Right, exactly. If we get caught out in the rain, then it'll work for us.
Very cool. And I think in the mid-60s, the radio was still in the middle, but it went up and down, I believe.
Yes, yeah, that's the original radio.
Yeah, I just want to get a close-up of that. And so did you learn how to drive on this car?
No, I do know how to drive a stick, and I do drive this car. The first time I drove it, it was to get pictures taken for my sister's graduation. So my sister and I, we had our hair all done, so we had the convertible top up, and we drove, and it was all fun. We put the top down for the pictures. And then on the way home, as soon as I got out of the area, then the wind was blowing, and I couldn't see, so I was all kinds of worried, hoping we would get home safely, but obviously it was fine.
And there are the wheels that you were talking about.
Yes, originally my dad had some wheels that looked kind of like that, and then through the years they were changed, and whatever, it had the bias ply tires, so it was kind of weird to drive, so we didn't like that.
Yes.
And then a few years ago my husband put the disc brakes on, and so then we found the very first picture that I've ever seen of this car when my dad had it had very similar wheels, so we wanted to kind of throw back to what my dad had on it.
Yeah, very cool.
And then my husband put the original, or what was supposed to be original, for the exhaust back on it, because we didn't really like the look of the side pipes, and you burn your legs easily getting in and out.
Yes.
And it would drag. Like, you have to be really careful where you're going because you would drag the side pipes.
Yes.
And then my dad, there's a song about 6 taillights, I don't know if it's a Corvette specific song or like some kind of a song about 6 taillights. So he really liked that this car was modified. Now it has the 6 taillights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's supposed to have 4.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then it has a trunk. Not very many Corvettes have a trunk.
No.
I think 62 might be the last year of the trunk.
I was going to ask. I thought it was 62 had the last year. And I see your husband reaching for the keys, so hopefully...
Yeah, the trunk we have, you can see it. It's just storage in case we have any issues and whatever, but...
Original mats?
Probably, or close.
Yeah.
Period correct.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then we have the little wiring diagram because it's kind of temperamental.
Okay.
Just
and
in
I
case.
look at that and it looks like a bowl of spaghetti, and I've got a friend that he would love that.
Yeah, my husband's the mechanic, so that's fantastic.
Yeah.
He helps.
Yes, handy guy to have around.
Absolutely.
And where is the gas filler? Is it behind the license?
It's over here on the side.
Okay, cool. And what is your favorite feature of the car?
I love the way it sounds.
Yes.
That's my favorite feature. And then it has a lot of power. It's fun to get up and go and get it moving. Mm-hmm.
It's good for back roads.
On the way here, there's so many twisties. I bet it was a blast.
It doesn't really like the highway.
Yeah.
Because it's got, 411 gears.
Okay.
So, and it's a 4-speed, and it's geared real low, so you're spinning 70 miles an hour, you're spinning probably 3,300.
Yeah, it's wrapping it out. Yeah. So before we look at the engine, can you start it so we can hear it, since that's your favorite feature?
That's my favorite.
She looks good behind the wheel, too. That's another good feature.
Yes. That sounds fantastic.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
When we were kids and we'd be on the highway with my dad and you'd go over an overpass and then he'd always have to hit it a bunch of times so you could hear the sound.
Yeah. And I guess under the bridges and things like that, or a tunnel, he would have to...
Oh yeah, then you have to hit it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny, when we were little, like, you know how you always do the train, choo-choo train to feed a baby?
Yeah.
My dad always did the sound of a car. And you gotta hear the shifting. It was fun.
Wow. Oh, and there's another Mid-America Raceway sticker.
Yeah.
Very cool. And can we see the engine?
Yes.
And when did MAR close, Mid-America Raceway?
I think around 2005-ish.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah.
And so what is the engine?
It is a 283.
Okay.
We dual carburetors.
It's dual quad setup, so I think it's 275 horsepower, I believe.
Okay.
Like that. I could be way off on that. Don't quote me on it, but.
And with 2 4-barrels, it's really easy on the gas, I'm sure.
Oh, it's yes. It doesn't like it. You can't pass up a gas station.
Yes.
So
yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
And what is your favorite feature about the car? That your wife?
I just like the history.
Yeah.
The whole story behind
it.
So.
Now, did you marry your wife for your wife, or did you marry your wife for the car?
No, I married my wife for my wife. But it was a good perk.
Yes. And I got to put you on the spot anyway.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Understood. So.
Well, what a great story. Anything that we've left out before we wrap things up? How many miles are on it?
I I think 90-ish.
90,820.
90,820. Mm-hmm.
Outstanding. And the engine, has it ever been out of the car?
Yes, we rebuilt
Here, you
it.
got to speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was rebuilt, probably 97. He was always putting instead of lead in it,
Okay.
and it had a valve that was about ready to drop because one of the rockers was bad. So we took it out, overhauled it, and originally they thought it had a 327 in it, and the machine shop said no, that's a 3.5-inch bore, so that makes it a 283. So we found out that it probably was the original engine.
Okay.
So yeah, and then we put hardened seats on the valves.
Yes.
So it can run the standard unleaded gas.
And in 61, Chevy didn't have a 327, did they?
No, 62 was the first
Yeah.
year for the 327. So
Oh, that's a perk then.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for showing us your
Thank you.
car and
Thanks.
telling us the story behind it.
Thank
what a
you.
great story.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.